It doesn't want to unmute. Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, well, my name is Andiswa Mfeka. I go by Lady Lovable, which is the name of my company. I basically sell hair and beauty products. So yeah, I sell weaves and stuff. I also sell nails and I do wig maintenance. I do have services that I provide as well in terms of maintaining the weaves, and I'm in the process of mixing my own sprays and selling them as well, so that I can have something else that I can offer my clients. That's basically what I do.
Nice. Okay,
Nice.
Vodka, you ready? Yes.
To start the business, basically, I think I love beauty. I've always loved beauty, and I could say I'm talented when it comes to my hands. So growing up, I used to plait people's hair, do nails without any professional training. So after matric, I decided to go and get training on how to do it, and I decided to start selling hair as well because I saw that I could make some money from it. So why work and focus on a 9 to 5 when there's something that I enjoy that I can do that can bring in money, and in a way also inspire others, because I come from a very small town and there aren't a lot of opportunities. So if young girls up see that there's somebody doing something and they started it themselves, somebody they can identify in the community, it helps Nagbona to grow. So that is what inspired me.
Okay. Have you ever worked a 9 to 5?
Sorry?
Have you ever worked a 9 to 5?
Have I ever worked? I think there's something wrong with my connection.
Have you ever worked a 9 to 5?
I do have a 9 to 5 at the moment as well, but I also run my business on the side. I've been working 9 to 5.
Okay.
I think the main one is credit. People don't want to pay up front, and yeah, they they want to take, for example, a week on credit, and then now you must follow up and they don't want to pay. And for me, that's difficult because it sets me back financially, because now I can't really plug back into the business if the people don't pay. And it's mostly people in your community that don't really trust your work. I don't know if that's the correct way of putting it, because they are able to pay cash elsewhere when they buy from other people. But when it's somebody local, we face challenges like that, because now you must give them on credit, and then now you must follow them around for the money. And they know that your product is good, but it's just that you're local. So for them, I don't know what happens, but mainly it's credit. And yeah, sometimes it's suppliers as well, because I get my hair from China. I do have local suppliers as well, but I prefer the ones from China because of the prices. So it's mainly credit.
Okay. And how do you overcome these credit challenges?
I just recently started taking late buys, so it's better if the person pays until they finish the full amount, and then only they get the wig or whatever product they want. That works better. By saving on the side, which was really difficult, from my salary from my 9 to 5. So now I'm basically running it from the proceeds of the business itself. So I just plow the money back into the business.
All right. Patricia.
Okay. I'd like to have a physical outlet, because currently I'm running it online and from home. So I'd like to have a store where you get services done. You can get your nails, your lashes, makeup, and hair installed, and also have products available for purchase. So that is where I see myself, at least one store, because I want to have more than one. But for now, for the 5 years, I think it would be just a physical store, see one with all the services and products that I make myself. Mainly, it's my daughter. I wanted to have somebody to look up to, and also know that it's possible. You can do anything that you set your heart to. And yeah, I wanted to have a role model. So she keeps me motivated as well as my clients. Because in as much as it's just hair or it's just nails, but it does boost confidence in women. And seeing the look on somebody's face once they see the difference from before and after, that also motivates me because I see that I am helping somebody feel more beautiful, if I can put it. Yeah, and the money guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much. All right. And so you ready?
Yes. I think it's something that actually the guy I mentioned earlier, that it's capital and discipline. Because a lot of people have ideas that are viable, but they struggle to get capital to actually start. And then it's discipline, because once you start, you need to be disciplined enough to not touch the money that you make and just try and plow it back into the business instead of expecting profits that you can now utilize yourself for personal use. So yeah, I think basically it's discipline and capital. Those are the challenges that new entrepreneurs face. I think the biggest factor is education, because you need to be able to communicate effectively, and you need to also be able to find ways to keep up with the times and find out what's going on, trends and everything. So if you have a basic background in education and you're able to read and understand certain things, you're able to keep up with the trends and be able to communicate effectively with your clients, because that helps a lot. Miscommunication can cause a lot of problems and misunderstandings. Also, I think with the economy as well, we were affected recently by COVID, because a lot of things stalled because of that. A lot of services like mine weren't really required because people were staying at home and were affected in a very drastic way. So those are basically that I think affect my side of things. I've been running the business for about 5 years now. And what I wish I had done differently is I wish I'd been more disciplined. But then it's also quite difficult, as Mr. Understand mentioned earlier, that with some people you live from hand to mouth. So if you're at a phase where there is no other source of income, it's very difficult to stick to the plan of saving or replowing the money back into the business, because now you're in survival mode. So you need to use the proceeds from the business to actually sustain yourself. So that is what I wish I had done differently, maybe, and also marketed it more, which is something that I'm starting to be active in now. I hadn't really marketed my business as much as I'm trying to do it now. So those are the two things I wish I could have done differently.
Okay. Someone who wants to start their own business. Hello.
I do not all.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to start their own business?
Well, firstly, you need to believe in yourself, no matter how tough it gets. Always believe in yourself and whatever you are trying to, and have discipline, have a solid plan that you stick to. It's very difficult to stick to the plan, but try and stick to it as much as you can. Yes, it will be 100% at first, but just try and stick to it as much as you can. Save and inform yourself, do research, and before you start, be well informed about what it is that you want to start selling or service that you want to render. That is the advice I would give to someone who wants to start something of their own.
Thank you.